Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Minco Bulldogs versus the Casady Cyclones. The Minco Bulldogs coming in at 7-2, Casady coming in at 5-4. We have a nice crowd over there tonight, but I know a lot of you are at home watching because of the this being on a Thursday night, and this is the weather. Minco wins the toss and defers till the second half, and will kick off to start this football game tonight. It's going to be a great night. It's a beautiful night out here, and I hope you enjoy the broadcast. Missing tonight from the broadcast is Pastor Mike, who is on vacation with his family. And I'm going to stop talking for just a moment, as I think we're getting ready to start the national anthem here in just a little bit. It's going to be a beautiful night, so we'll get back with you here in just a second after the national anthem and the festivities. Thank you. Well, it's about game time, and joining us tonight up here is our sideline reporter usually, but Cameron Gosman's up here, the youth pastor for the Minco First Baptist Church. And Cameron, I'm so grateful you're with me tonight. We're going to work our way through this, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
And you don't know how much you miss Pastor Mike till he's not around doing this job. I tell you
true.
what, I know he is watching tonight, and I hope he is having a great, great little family vacation this weekend, and a beautiful night to get away. So,
Yes.
big game tonight. It's a non-district game,
Yes.
and we sure want to win this thing going into the playoffs. And we're going to be paying close attention to the Crescent Cashin game tonight.
Yes.
As it's going to determine our playoff fate. And we'll go into that a little bit later in detail as we get ready to kick the ball off. And Cameron, what are your thoughts going in here to kickoff?
I'm just looking for a full, well-rounded game. I think going into playoffs, we already have our spot ready in the playoffs. So I think just go into this game with limited mistakes and have a good game, push us into playoffs, push it into a good playoff push this year.
Absolutely. Last week was a huge, huge victory, emotional victory for the Bulldogs, and we'll see if there's a little letdown tonight or if they keep the momentum going as Hunter Mullinax gets ready to kick off here tonight. And number 12, Reese Ness on that tackle on the kickoff, and the Cyclones will take off from the 30-yard line, 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Casady Cyclones. It's windy tonight.
It is. It is a little bit windy. I'll see how that goes for kicking and field goal kicking and stuff like that.
Well, in Casady, they like to throw the ball around a lot. They like to sling it around, so it's definitely going to affect their game plan a little bit. And it's important for our defensive line, to get some pressure here.
Yes.
Number 4, the quarterback, he's a big kid.
He's a big guy.
And a good stop there by Ashton Taylor.
Wow.
Way to set the tempo on that first play. Gets in the backfield and gets their running back down and drives him in the ground. I do want to say Casey Bowman's filming tonight, so all you people that said we had a terrible filmer last night, you were right. It was me. I did a horrible job trying to keep up with both, but I appreciate Casey Bowman doing this, so the filming will be a lot better tonight, and you won't miss any plays or touchdowns or anything like that. So, and we're at about a 2nd and 15 from the 25, and it snaps way over the quarterback's head. This is going to be a big, huge loss, and it's going to be a touchdown by Jake Caruth as he picks the ball up and scampers the end zone, and the Bulldogs go up quickly, 6-0.
Yeah.
Less than a minute played in this quarter.
Couldn't ask for a better start right there.
No, you could not, and obviously this is a game where we want to limit our mistakes, but if we can have them make some mistakes, that will be great. Here's an important point. I think most likely we're going to go for 2 about every time.
Yeah.
I think that we're about 50% accurate on kicks, and so about 50% accurate on going for 2. So I think we decided, we're going to go for 2 every time. It looks like Mullinax is in at quarterback. No, I take that back. Here's Reed. He's in at quarterback for this play. So things starting off right for the Bulldogs tonight.
Yes, very good, strong start. Exactly what we could ask for.
Yep.
Looks like we have Mullinax at running back.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him just go up the middle here. They may have some type of pass play, but it's just a handoff. He's going to bully himself in. He's going to get in there for the 2 points, I do believe. No, he didn't. Well, he was awfully close. He sure looked like it to me that he got in, but we'll take that 6-0 lead. But he was awfully close to breaking that play. It looked like he did from up here, but apparently he did not.
Stop.
I tell you, Cameron, this campus is incredible.
Yes, this is a very beautiful campus.
It's a beautiful campus. It's a private Christian school. I'm looking over at the baseball field and really the bleachers and the stadium around the bleachers is very nice out there. It's
very beautiful.
And they didn't charge any admission for anyone, so
yeah,
everyone got in free here tonight.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. But beautiful, beautiful campus. I think there's a pond on this campus, and Casady's a good school and has a very good reputation. Been around for 75 years. This is the 75th anniversary for Casady. And Minco will kick off again, and it'll be Hunter Mullinax kicking off. And can't ask for a better start, and get the victory. And tonight, let's get that victory and go to next week.
Yeah, I'd like to see them keep getting pressure with the defensive line right here. They did a good job of that in the first drive, so I'd like to see some more of that.
Yeah, and last week, Casady jumped out ahead of Christian Heritage, 21-7, and I was watching that score and I thought, man, but then they scored 42 unanswered points.
Really?
CHA did to win 49-21, but Casady's a good football team and they can make some good plays. So, and it's really going to at some point our secondary will be tested tonight.
Yes.
And here comes the kickoff. It's going to go to about the 35 or 25-30, and not much room. He gets up to the 35, and for the tackle there will be Gage Law, I do believe. Number 27, Gage Law on the tackle to stop. It'll be 1st and 10 Casady from the 36-yard line.
I like to see that. I like to see a lot of Bulldogs around the ball, even on the kickoffs.
Yeah, the team is just very aggressive. The whole year, the lines on our team, both offense and defense, have been very aggressive, and they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
And they control the game usually. And there's the pass. It's going to be 1st and 10 to the 45, about 11 or 46, about a 10-yard gain. It'll be first down for Casady there. And you see them going to the air quickly there on that play with a little screen.
Looks like we were just a step behind on that one. Oh,
yep.
Looks like there's a penalty.
Never mind. There's a penalty on that play, and we'll take that. And, while we're getting the penalty here, and I guess it looks like to me a holding call. The impending storms around the state tomorrow have caused most games to be played tonight rather than tomorrow. So, about all the games in Oklahoma, with the exception of a few, that is a huge penalty. That takes it all the way back to the 16-yard line. That's going to be 2nd and about 30.
Yeah.
Wow, that is huge. Huge penalty, and they'll be hard to overcome for Casady, but they can with that arm that quarterback has. So we have to be careful in our secondary. Keep it in front of you on this play.
Screen.
Hey, screen, good play, but good job by Ashton taking about the 30-yard line. So about a 12-yard pickup there. It'll still be 2nd down and a lot.
Yeah, they used our aggressiveness on us on that one on that screen.
They did. And then with this team, you're going to have to play maybe a little bit of zone and just kind of keep an eye on what's going on.
Yeah.
Not so much man, but I'm not a coach. So they don't pay me to coach, I promise you. And it's almost picked off by number 11, Clayton Hughes, in and out of his hands, and good job there by the defense. And so we've got him in 3rd and long, and force a punt here, get a turnover.
It would have been nice to capitalize on that.
Yeah. I think Minco, when we get on offense, I think we're going to run the ball a lot, try to control the clock, and see a lot of running, and mixed in with some passing. But we want to control with that line of scrimmage, I think, when Minco has the ball. I think that'll be our game plan tonight.
Yeah.
Quarterback's back to pass, and he's going to be sacked right there. Ashton, they just can't stop Ashton, and number 22, Carter Pate, in on that tackle as well. And the speed of those two guys, I don't think anyone on that offensive line can handle their speed.
Yeah, they've had a good year, both of them. They've been in the backfield all year.
Oh, they have. The tremendous season for Carter and Ashton, and really the whole defense.
Yes.
That said, and so it's a punting situation, and kind of a bad shank that punt, and we're going to have tremendous field position at about the 42-yard line. Minco will start 1st and 10 on the 42 with 9:18 left in the ball game, or first quarter rather. And so, what are you looking for offensively tonight, Cameron?
Last week, I think the offensive line had a very good game. They were blocking very well, and so that's what I'm looking for in this game. I'm looking to see if the offensive line is going to block as well as they did in the run game and in the pass game, because I think a good offensive line makes a very good offense.
You're exactly right, and last week, I tell you, that game, that victory against Crescent was maybe the most impressive win of the season.
Yes, that was a fun game.
And it was a huge game, and we'll go into this just a little bit here on the playoff implications after a couple plays here. And McMurtry's the quarterback. I want to call him PT, and but
he looks like him.
He does. He's been a good quarterback. And here we go with Noah Johnson with a big gain up to the 35-yard line, and it'll be second and about 6 to go. I'm second and 4 of a 6-yard pickup, and second and 4 on this play. And let's see what's going on here, and they're pulling Carter out for something. So I know Carter's grandparents are watching tonight from Eakley, Oklahoma, over by Binger and Eakley, and so I hope they're having a good time watching this football game tonight.
Looks like equipment issues.
Yeah, I think so. And that's what we want to see. We want to see that run game established and control that clock and eat some clock up here. You've got Noah again, and Noah doesn't go anywhere. He loses a yard on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 5 from the 37-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like there was a couple missed blocks on that one.
Yeah.
It's not what you want to see. Hope we can do better.
Yeah, it's a situation where generally you're going to have number 22, Carter Payton, there doing kind of as an H-back, doing a lot of blocking and creating that room. And so we'll get him back here in just a minute. But we need to get a first down here. I think it's 2 down. We're going to have 2 plays for a first down. We will not punt the end. There you go. Old Faithful, as Pastor Mike calls it, as McMurtry drives them off sides with his cadence and count. And it's going to be, should be pretty close to 1st and 10 after this mark off if they don't call. It's going to be, it's about 3rd and half a yard to go here. And let's see. Maybe, it's going to be first
down.
I don't know what we're going to do here. Watching the chain gang over there, and it looks like about 3rd and half a yard to go.
Much more achievable.
Yeah, I think so. Here comes the snap, and the quarterback, he's going to go around the end and try to get the first down. He's got the speed. He'll have the first down to the 30-yard line. And Reed McMurtry has a lot of speed.
He does.
And if he can ever get loose or bust one, he's going to bust it for several yards. He's the fastest player on that field right now. And I like that. I'd like to see getting him in the run game there. And
last week he went for about 70 yards on that.
He did. A tremendous run. And he's had a pretty good season this season for sure. Here goes Noah with a good run. Noah's going to break it. And, wait a minute. I'm sorry. McMurtry has it to the 10-5. He's going to score. I'm watching 14 the whole time. I thought he had the ball. And that was beautiful. I got faked out on that. And Reed McMurtry did a great job. And touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's just what you talked about.
Run. Yeah, absolutely. You get his speed involved. And
had a little bit of room, and he broke it.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now we're 12-0. We're going to go for 2. The snap's getting ready to come to McMurtry. Here's the snap. It's the handoff to Noah, and Noah is going to be buried. And we do not score on that play. And it's 12-0. Bulldogs with 7:43 left. So here's the playoff scenario. This district, we've been saying all along, is tough.
Yes.
And Christian Heritage and Cashin have both lost once. Cashin lost to us and have won the rest of their games. Christian Heritage lost to Cashin. And then Crescent has lost to us. So if Crescent wins tonight, they win the district because they beat Christian Heritage and they'll have the one loss. That'll drop us to 3rd place. If Cashin wins, that'll drop, with the 2 losses that Crescent has, that'll drop them to 4th place because we've won. And anyway. Really what we're pulling for is a 3rd place finish in the district, which is odd. We're pulling for a Crescent victory tonight. It gives us a lot better path in the playoffs to advance, I think. And so, we'll take 2nd place and be grateful. But we do believe that the 3rd place will probably be about the best route for the playoffs for us.
Yeah.
And so we'll see what happens with that game tonight. We'll keep an eye on that Crescent Cash game. That's a big game for Crescent to win that district championship tonight. And here comes the kickoff to the 30, and he breaks it about the 35, and it's a good tackle right there. I believe by number 14, Noah Johnson on the tackle. So good job by Noah. Here we go again with the defense coming out, and I think we're hoping the defensive line can dominate it.
Yeah.
And Cameron, you said something. We have a tremendous crowd over there tonight, and I think we have more than the home side tonight.
We do.
We have a good group of people that traveled up from Minco. It's not too far, just up the Kilpatrick Turnpike.
Yeah.
And it is a great, great night for football. Beautiful night, and we have a lot of fans here on a Thursday night, so that's great. And
it is great.
I suspect we have a lot of viewers, too, at home watching tonight. With a better camera operator. And there's a little swing pass to the 30, and he will be tackled at the 36. So it will be 2nd and 8.
Again, that's what I love to see. It's just a host of guys running to the ball, being aggressive.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm on Squirtle scrolling down to this game, and I don't see there's no update yet in the first quarter. And we had a 5th and 6th grade basketball game today too in Ampo, so we're pretty hooked up, pretty busy. I know some of the parents of our players are watching that game because they went with their other children to the basketball game. And there's a good pass play right there, good connection. He's going to score. Just a missed tackle, missed opportunity, good block, and so Cassie's going to get a score. That's what we said. Cassie can score pretty quickly.
Yeah.
As 21 takes it to the house on about a 65-yard touchdown pass by Casady. So that's something we're going to have to watch and be careful of, getting those receivers covered.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like we just took a misstep trying to get to the ball.
Yes.
And we just missed that, and then we couldn't wrap up on the tackle.
And so they're gonna go for an extra point here, and I heard their kicker was pretty good. So we're gonna find out.
That is a good kick.
That is a good kick, and it's good. It goes 12-7. Minco over Casady, and here again we'll get the ball. And I think we can score, and I think we control that clock and the run game here again. But we want to be careful of those pass plays because I tell you what, that can change the game really quickly and keep them in it when we don't want to keep them in it.
Yes. I'd like to see us continue to take care of the ball very well here.
Yes.
Not doing anything crazy, but take care of the ball, run the ball, spread it around.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So it's 12-7. Big pass play, and really, there's kind of a missed tackle, but there was a great block. It was a great play by Casady.
It was.
It was a great block to set the receiver up, and he was just went untouched for about a 65-yard touchdown pass. Very important the Bulldogs come out and answer this, though, I think, very quickly, or answer it strongly with a nice drive or a good touchdown. And here we go. It is a winning night. They're having to hold the ball on the tee. And this guy has a leg. We'll see how far he can kick it. And it's a kind of a high pooch kick. And Carson Littlejohn takes it to the 25-30. And he stiff arms. He's going to get tackled at the 32-yard line. So I'd rather see him almost go north and south there. Try to get, and I understand try to get around the edge, absolutely. But he's strong enough. He could have got some yards out of that.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 32 for the Bulldogs. Coming out for their second series of the game with 6:28 left in the first quarter. And sometimes when you play a passing team, the games drag on a little bit longer.
Yeah.
They don't use a lot of clock, so. But
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm hoping to see that they run the clock. They control this game here a little bit.
yes. And it's in the second quarter, that Cash and Crescent game. It is scoreless. And a nice run there from scrimmage by number 14, Noah Johnson, for about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 36-yard line for the Bulldogs. Noah, as we say every week, he just runs north and south. He follows his blocks. He's very patient, and he's going to get 3 to 5 yards a run, if not more. He's a good runner.
He is a good runner.
He's very patient, and he gets the ball off again, and he's going to get about to the 40-yard line, where we'll have about 3rd and 2, and that's very manageable.
Yes, this is exactly what we wanted to see here. Just controlling this game with the run. I like what I'm seeing right now.
I think we'll try to see them draw Casady offsides here before we run a play. And, if Casady doesn't have the ball, they can't throw it around on us. Huh?
That is true.
So, here we go. We'll see if they can draw them offsides. And
they try.
Linebacker bid, but the defensive line didn't bite. So here we go. Set up the play and see what they have in store. And Noah's going to get that. He's going to be, the mark from the referee is going to give him the first down. I thought he was just a tad short, but he is right on the marker, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 43. And, first down. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. The chain crew is having a little bit of a struggle over there, Cameron.
I don't think they know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle. Now, you were telling me earlier before the game, one of the assistant coaches for Casady.
Yes, he played at Mustang. I am from Mustang, so he went in to play D1 football for Wyoming.
Okay, he's a big guy.
He is.
Good-looking athlete. I mean, he's looked like he was an athlete. So here comes the snap, and Pinkerton's going to keep it.
Good pitch.
Pitches out to number 11, and that's a play we haven't seen too often. That's a good play by Hughes as he gets several yards there. It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the 48-yard line.
I like to see that after running down the middle 3 times, do a little misdirection and pitch it out to the side.
Well, Reed is so fast. They're going to have to count for him, so somebody's going to be open for some yards.
Yeah.
And I think this is what we like to see. Run the ball, eat the clock up, and just keep it going. We're down to 4:38 in this quarter. And
clock's not running.
It is not running. Did he go out of bounds? He must have went out of bounds. And there's a good job by Mullinax, and he gets all the way up to the 45-yard line in Casady territory. It'll be 1st and 10. Tough run there by Hunter, and he's hard to tackle. He's a strong, big, strong kid. Got some good blocks by the line there. Great play by Hunter.
I tell you, he is a tough kid.
And I think as long as you get these yards, I think you keep feeding the ball. You just keep going until they stop. You keep doing this. And control the ball game and control the clock. Here comes a snap, and it's a toss to number 11. That play got blown up, and number 5 of Casady got in the backfield, made a good tackle. It's going to be 2nd and long, about 2nd and 16 for the Bulldogs from the 49-yard line. And that play didn't go anywhere.
No, it did not.
It looked like it was a little slow to develop too.
Yeah, it took a while for him.
It did not happen real cleanly. So that kind of happens, but we might see a little some pass plays here in just a minute.
Interested to see what they do now that they're behind the chains on this one.
Yeah. And it is 2nd and long. You don't like to see yourself in 2nd and long. You want positive yards always on 1st. That's a handoff, and it's going to be
a good run.
A good run. He got about 8 or 9 yards on that. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 from the 44-yard line. So a good play there by Noah Johnson. A good run, and that's a tough run.
Yeah, he's been running really good today. Like you said, he's very patient. He waits for his holes, and he takes his opportunity. So I'm like watching him run tonight.
I do too. Casady has the same exact color as we do.
Yes, they do.
And it's third down, and Reed's going to go. And Reed,
Wow.
he breaks the tackle, and he's going to be out at the 40. And there's going to call a holding call right there on somebody. And looks like to me, and call that back. But he would have had a first down on that play, dadgummit. But that's the way it happens sometimes.
That is.
It'll be third and something. And it'll be probably about third and 13 or 14 by the time we snap this football.
That was a good run too.
It was a good run. Reed he broke an arm tackle and he was off, and he was going to have that first down, and that's the way it goes. So it will be 3rd and 12.
You think we'll see him go to the air this time?
I don't know. I mean, I think they're having a lot of success getting 5-6 yards. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the football. And I see number 22 Payton. This would be a good time for maybe a little screen pass to number 22. He's hard to tackle too.
He
and
is.
when he touches the ball, he usually gets some yards.
Yes.
So who knows? I think it'll be a run play. And so McMurtry back in the shotgun and waiting on the snap. Here comes the snap. Now he's going to go to the air, and he's got somebody not open. So just a little overthrown and pretty good pass.
It was.
I thought, and just didn't get out there. So we're going to probably punt the football here, would be my guess.
Yeah, the pass was there. It was a very difficult pass if he did complete it, because he had to throw it over that corner.
Yeah, it was. It sure was. So I hope you're enjoying this football game tonight, and we do pass. We do. Okay, if you can go up there.
I'll go up there.
Yeah, so we're having a little problems with the camera, and we're going to get that fixed. Here's the bad snap, but a good punt. It's going to roll down to the 10, and we're going to stop it. No, we didn't. It went in the end zone. Should have stopped that there about the 1-yard line, but what looked like disaster turned into a pretty good punt. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 20. We are getting the camera fixed, and I do apologize for that. I just noticed that, and something has come unplugged or something, and we're up there working on that to get it plugged. And there we go again, and I do apologize. But I'll tell you, the camera operator, Donita, I know you're watching this game at home with Miss Melinda. I'm sorry that the camera operator sucked last week. I really am. And it is much better this week with a real camera operator. So I heard, Donita, you thought, who was that camera guy? He was terrible, and he was. I struggled at it all night long. And I've got it on here, and I'm going to find the score while we're... Okay. Yeah, I've got some text. That should be up now. So it's 12-7, and it's still scoreless in Cash and Crescent. So anyway, I do apologize for that. Something came unplugged, and we got it back and going again. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for Casady, and really got to watch those passing lanes and watch those receivers. Very, very important. We have a lot of people watching tonight.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple text messages.
Yeah, I have too. And that's a drop pass. And number 18 right there was on that play, and that was very good. Good defense by Landon McMahon, and I think he made the tackle, but good drop for the Casady Cyclones there. Puts them in 2nd or 3rd and long on this play.
Yeah, it really seems like Casady's trying to throw the ball quick because our defensive line's really tearing up their offensive line. So
yeah, that
is good.
Yeah, and here we go, and it's going to be, got to get him. Oh, missed a tackle there, and I think he's got a first down at the 31. You got to make those tackles there.
Yeah.
Number 6, Peyton Ferguson missed a tackle, but that's, McMurtry missed the tackle there. Like to have that one back because we'd have had him stop short, but that's okay. 1st and 10. We just got to make sure they don't bust one out on us here and get this stopped.
Seems like everybody these days tries to tackle high, but seems much more useful to tackle low.
Yeah, it does. You have a lot better chance to make a tackle. So about a minute 15 left, and we want to First and 10. And here's a run that goes absolutely nowhere. And number 73, Eli Kirkus, on the stop, aided by number 10, Hunter Molinex, on that tackle. So a big tackle there for no gain. It'll be second and 10 from the 32-yard line. And you like this when we can put a team back behind the chains or for a second long situation. And it looks like the Cash and Crescent game is still scoreless, and we're definitely paying attention to that one tonight as well. That will tell our playoff destiny.
Yes.
And if we finish second or third in the district. And it's kind of funny because we're going to have several teams, second, third, and fourth are going to have 2 losses, and that's kind of odd. But anyway, there's the pass play. He's 35. He's going to break it to the 40, 45, and this kind of a little screen pass to the 50, and something we got to watch for, Cameron, is these passes because they can burn us pretty quick if we're not careful.
They've done a lot of those little screen passes trying to catch us when we're trying to be aggressive on the defensive line, and it's working for them.
Yeah. Yeah, it is working for them, and I think it's something our defense will adjust to and get a stop. Figure out how to stop.
I will say they have done a great job this year adjusting.
Oh, they have, especially at halftime. It's been tremendous. Tremendous second half team. High snap there, and number 16 gets a pretty good gain on first down up to the 47, 48-yard line, where it'll be about second and 6. So pretty good gain there for the Cyclones.
I will say I haven't seen Ashton Taylor this drive, so I think
they're keeping the line rotated, and I think we're going to take a timeout.
It's the end of the first quarter.
Oh, I wasn't paying any attention. Yeah, it's the end of the first quarter. Well, I'm glad of that. We get the first quarter over, and we're up 12-7 at the end of one, and pretty good quarter by Minco. I've got to shore up the passing defense, though, Cameron.
Yeah. They that one long pass was kind of a fluke, just a missed tackle, but those little short screens, those are really killing us right now. But we need to get a stop here, or else they could go ahead of us right here.
Yeah, I think so. And like I said, it's a non-district ball game, and it's not going to hurt you in the playoff.
Yeah.
But you just don't want to lose. And of course, we're up 12-7, and we're going to keep it going. Now, the battle on Highway 74 is still scoreless in the second quarter.
Wow.
That's quite a ball game. And see if I can find. So what? Wynnewood is up on Wayne, 8-0, and most likely, if we do finish third of the district, we'll go travel to Wynnewood. Which I'm not sure where we go if we finish second, so I don't have that. But we would play Wynnewood at Wynnewood if we finish third. And there's a nice tackle by Ashton Taylor on second down, and they really have no answer for Ashton, do they?
No, they do not. He's quick through the line, right off the snap. Hard to stop him.
It sure is, and obviously it's going to be 3rd and 4. I'll look for him to go to the air here for a little screen pass. What do you think? Or maybe someone out in the flat. It's probably two down. They're going to do 2 plays here to try to get that first down.
Yeah, I'm thinking a quick pass right here.
Now Casady, they don't belong to a district. They're an independent team, so they don't belong to a district, and so they're not worried about trying to make the playoffs tonight. And here we go, and that was because of defensive pressure up front there. Number 10, Hunter Molinex, really was in his face, and so that's an incomplete pass to be 4th down. I do look for them to go for it here, and maybe not.
Wow.
I would have probably gone for it.
Yeah.
But,
pass half field.
That's all right. So that's a good stop by the Bulldog defense, and let's get our offense back out there, see what happens, and see what kind of leg this kid has. It's a high snap, and almost blocked there by number 27, Gage Law. A good job, and it'll be on the 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. But Gage, man, he was right there, and he also used good discipline not to run into the punter because he was right there and just about made that block.
Well, I'd like to see us keep running the ball like we did that last drive.
Yes.
We were doing really well until we got that penalty, so hopefully we can limit those. That way we can just keep doing what we want to be doing tonight, and that's run the ball.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And here we go. Reed McMurtry at quarterback. Hunter Molinax is going to be in the back. I kind of like that. I like seeing Hunter in the backfield, and I think we're going to try to chop up some more yards and some more clock here on this drive. Is what we're going to see. Hand off to Molinax. He's going to get the ball up the middle, and he's going to break it. And he's really going to break it. He's going to get to the 50, and they're going to struggle to get him down.
He is tough.
On the right side of the field, on the 45. So a big long run from the 32-yard line of Minco all the way to the 45-yard line of Casady. So a big run by Molinax there.
Okay.
That's the way to set the tone on this drive, I think.
Yeah.
And Noah's back out there to play again. And I look for Noah to carry the ball right here. And Noah, he's going to get a nice 4 or 5 yards there up to the 42-yard line, where it'll be about 2nd and 6.
I like
long 6.
I like to see that they're bringing in multiple backs, kind of switching it up.
Too.
Both running very well tonight, so.
And that's a credit to the offensive line, you know, and keeping the lanes open. And, you know, Cassie's a decent football team. They play some teams really well, and they've done pretty good. So we like seeing this. And he's going to keep the ball, and he either needs to get around or throw it away or something. But so he falls down and slips down on the turf and on the grass, and it's going to be about 3rd and 11. So went backwards on that play. Did not want to do that.
I think right there you got to make the decision to either run upfield or throw it away.
Yeah, just sling that thing and get rid of it on. Go back and play another 3rd down, you know.
Yeah.
But that's okay. He was being chased pretty hard though too,
he was.
So it wasn't like it was. he was being. They were hounding him pretty good. And he lost his footing, so he might have had some yards there had he not lost his footing. He's back to pass here. McMurtry goes to pass, and he's got
good catch.
A nice catch by number 33, Carson Littlejohn, and it's going to be about 4th and a yard to go. You're going to go for it here, and I think you're going to put Mullen. You're going to keep it with Noah, and let's see what they get on 4th down from the. And may try Old Faithful here too.
Yeah.
You know, Old Faithful didn't work, so. We're on the 37-yard line, 4th and 1. Big play by the Minco, and there you go. It worked that time, and so we're going to get the 5-yard offsides penalty and go 1st down. So that's exactly what you want to see, something you want to see right there. Great discipline by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I am very surprised on how often that works.
It's worked a lot for us over the last couple years, and Reed is a master at it. Reed, he can draw them off, and really impressed with the job that Reed does there.
He's mastered the hard count.
He is. Reed's a good quarterback.
He is. He's smart.
He is. He's a good quarterback and very athletic and plays well. And here is Noah. He's not going to get much there. He's going to get up to the 30, where it'll be 2nd down and 8. So about 2 yards on that carry for Noah Johnson. But it is positive yards. It's not negative yards. You'll take that positive yard every time.
Always, yes.
And so here comes Molinax back into the game. And if I was a defensive lineman or a linebacker, I would not be happy to see that.
Oh, I would not either. Absolutely right. He is tough to take down. He usually drags 2 or 3 people with him.
That Hinton game, he came in that second half and just really dominated that second half of the Hinton game. And what do we have here? False start. Okay. False start, so backs up 5. And
those are the things you got to limit right there.
Yeah, you do. You want to limit those, and those are certainly drive killers. And we're down to about 8 minutes here in the second quarter, and want to keep the clock going and keep the momentum going here in this drive. And penalties are momentum killers, man.
They are. They are. We've struggled with converting after penalties all year this year.
Here comes the snap to hand off to Hunter Molinax. He's going to get to the 30,
man.
And that's about it. It's going to be about 3rd and 8. So back to where we were a while ago. But a good run. He picked up about 5 yards. So, And I suspect we'll see some of the same here on this play. And 3rd down and 8 from the 30 or 31.
I'd really like to see him get in the end zone on this drive right here.
Yeah, it's important to get that score, and want to keep a little distance with yourself with this team because this team can strike at any time. I mean, those passes. I mean, sometimes you can get burned on the pass pretty quick.
Yeah.
And we're missing Ben Birchfield, obviously, and so that hurts our secondary. So here we go with the pass play by number 5. He goes and throws it, and he's got him wide open. Number 33, Carson Littlejohn, to the 10, and he's going to be driven out at about the 5-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 5 for the Bulldogs, and that's exactly what you wanted to see.
Yeah. Looked like there was some miscommunication there on the Cassidy's secondary. He was wide open.
He was wide open, and good pass there by Reed McMurtry, right where it needed to go. And let's see what we can get here. 1st down, actually 1st and 4. 1st down and goal from the 4-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great pass. That's exactly what you see when they're wide open like that. Let them get under it.
Looks like they're getting the play from the sideline.
Looks like we got Caruth in at running back.
Yeah, Caruth is in at running back, and that's another one. If I was a defensive lineman or linebacker, I wouldn't want to see him carry the ball either because
that is true.
He's not going to. And Reed's going to keep it. He's going to go around the end. He's got enough speed. He gets to the 5, and he's about for no gain. But good job by Reed to really avert a big loss there. And
yeah, I think that was just a broken play. I think he was supposed to hand it off, but
I think so. And looks like Molinak is going to come in at quarterback, and Reed's going to come out for this play. And we're going to have a power set in there with that. Molinak can hand the ball off a block.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a big kid, so it looks like a power set coming in. Molinak will be at quarterback, and Caruth running back, and you also have Carter Payton there at the H-back that has done. I tell you, Carter's done a tremendous job blocking in that position all year long. I'm really impressed with that.
I like to see him in that position.
Yeah. Here comes the snap to Mullinax. He's going to hand it off, and down to about 3rd down into the 2-yard line. 3rd down and goal from the 2 or 3, and 3rd from the 3. So 3rd and goal from the 3. And I think you just keep doing this. You keep going until you get in the end zone, and
I think you got 2 more plays here. If you keep handing off like that, you'll get in.
With really doing a good job controlling the clock too, and I thought they had an offsides there, but they did not call it. But that's okay. They wouldn't have picked up a 1st down. And so there's about 7 seconds on the play clock as it's winding down, and here we go, another hit, and Molinax is going to keep it. He's tackled from behind. He gets down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be 4th and goal from the 1. And good job by Molinax. It was a good tackle. I mean,
he would have been in if that guy didn't.
Yeah, it was a good tackle. Good job by the Casady defender there on that play as we're down to 5-4. To really want to get this in the end zone here on this play. And Molinax is going to keep it, and he's going to bully himself into the. I guess he didn't get it. So it's a turnover on downs. Man, it looked awful close to me. I couldn't see behind the play, but man, I thought he was in.
Yeah, I did too. Hard angle from over here, but
the ball is on the flipping goal line.
I know.
So Cassie will start over 1st and 10 with 5:02 left here on the goal line. So now this is where a good place for our defense to be in, and wouldn't mind seeing a safety here by the defense, get some defensive points.
That's what I was gonna say. I was hoping to see, or I'm hoping to see that our defensive line will be really aggressive here, and it's a hard place to play from.
I really felt like he was in the end zone though, Cameron. It looked like to me he
was
from
close.
here. But he didn't get the call, so he's going to go to the air and is going to sling it out there. Oh my goodness!
Quick throw. I'm surprised they didn't run it there.
Yeah, I mean they have no room to work with really.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 And it's not even on the 1. It's like on the goal line. I mean, it's just the.
It is
it's
inches.
Incredible. I've never seen one that close, I don't think. So they're going to go to the air again, and good job by
Good
number.
tackle.
I don't know who that is that made that
Looked
tackle.
like Jake Caruth.
Jake Caruth. I mean, connection on the pass, but only for a yard. Or
he was
2
right
yards.
there.
So it's 3rd down and 8. So that's good job here, and this is an important 3rd down to get a stop because we'll get great field position here on a punt.
Yes. Make a difficult punt too.
Yes, make a very difficult punt from the back of the end zone. Not any room for error for Casady, and we've already seen they've had some issues with snaps. So, another big play though here. Get some pressure on that quarterback and see what happens, and fly somebody into him and maybe get him tackled. But I think you're going to watch. They're going to keep tabs on those receivers here on this play.
Yes.
And we have a timeout by Casady with 4:05 left in the game. And Crescent and Cashiners tied 7-7 in the second quarter in the battle for Highway 74.
Defensive battle, it sounds like.
We own Highway 74 this year, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Beat both of them. So anyway, really, going back to the district, you're going to have, if Christian Heritage wins it, they're going to have 1 loss.
Yeah.
Second, third, and fourth are all going to have just 2 losses. It was just a very tight, tough district.
Yes.
And Minco held their own. Minco was picked 6th before the season started, 6 out of 6 teams. And obviously that did not happen, and we're very proud of that. It's our 13th straight year in the playoffs.
Wow.
And so that's a record for Minco to be in the playoffs 13 straight years. And I think we created that, or that record started last year with 12 years.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty impressive, of our coaching staff and our boys that have played through the years.
That is.
And credit to a lot of people. And here we go. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 from the 3-yard line. And big play by the Minco defense here to not give up 8 or more yards. Here comes the snap, and he's going to sling it out there, and incomplete. And he was open, too, for connection, so he just overshot him. But that's okay. We'll take it. And now a punt, a very interesting punt by Casady here.
I'd like to see the Bulldogs go for this one.
I would, too. You never know what can happen. Just a little pressure on him. It could cause him to step out of bounds.
Yeah.
Miss the snap, or of course you got to watch these snaps. They've struggled on some of these long snaps here tonight, so we'll see what happens here. And regardless, Minco's going to get the ball in pretty darn good field position, and it's a good snap and kicks it straight up. Pretty good punt, and it's going to take a Minco bounce to about the 37-yard line, 36, 37-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. So Minco has a good opportunity here to control the clock, drive the ball, and score. Man, they come like 1 inch from scoring a while ago. And like I said, it looked like to me he was in, but let's do it again.
Let's do it. Yeah, I think this is a big drive going into halftime here. It'd be nice to go up some more points here.
It would be. It would be.
But I expect to see them run the ball, pound the ball, just like they have been all game.
So we have 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. McMurtry in at quarterback, and you have Noah Johnson in at running back. Waiting on the snap, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and Noah's got a good run to the 30 to the 25. He's going to break it down the 20-yard line. A great run by Noah for 1st down. That was a strong, solid run.
It was great blocking.
It was. He had a good hole to get through, and he was tough to bring down on that play.
He was.
So exactly what you want to see.
I will say, ever since last week, this offensive line has looked much improved.
Yeah.
They're blocking very well on the run game.
And we're waiting on the snap here to Reed, and here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to John. No, he's going to throw it back to number 10, Hunter Mullinex. He's going to get off to the 10-5.
Wow.
He's going to score. Touchdown Mullinex for the Minco Bulldogs.
Wow.
And a big play for Minco to go up 18-7 right now, pending what they do here, an extra point or a 2-point conversion. So
Molinax limping off.
We're going to believe Molinax is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's all right. He's kind of looks like he might have twisted an ankle or something there.
Yeah.
So he's doing pretty good.
He's walking off.
Yeah. This is a game where you want to win, and you also don't want to see any injuries.
Yes.
You know. So.
So Aiden Brummel's coming in for wide receiver.
Yeah, Aiden, I think it's the first time we've seen him tonight out there. And
yeah. On offense.
Yeah.
I will say there have been a big amount of freshmen playing this year.
And we're going to take a timeout here before this 2-point conversion. You know, this 2-point conversion is important. Points are important. We want to stay we are 2 scores ahead, but every point we get is important because these guys can score quick.
Yeah.
As we've said before, and looks like it's I don't know. It's still loading here, so I think it's still 7-7. I'm going to load it again. Basketball season, junior high basketball season starts Monday. It's hard to believe.
Who do they got? Who do they play?
They're playing down at Minco, so we're excited to that, and excited for that action to begin. And high school basketball will start at the end of November, unless we're still playing football.
Yeah.
So
hopefully we are.
I hope we are too. This is a fun time of year, and making that run in the playoffs. There's nothing like it. I mean, it's just a lot of fun and really good for the school, good for the community.
Yeah.
You know, so. Comes the snap, and Reed's going to keep that and is going to get in for 2 points. So good job by Reed McMurtry, and we go up 20-7 with 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
What a move by McMurtry there.
Oh yeah,
he's very shifty.
Yes. So a lot of activities going. Our cross country girls, they participated last Saturday in the state meet. We're getting basketball fired up and going. Our cheerleaders, for the first time that I know of, are competing in a competition in Stroud, Oklahoma, in the regionals, and that'll be this Saturday. They'll be competing in the state cheer competition.
Yeah.
And so we wish them the best. Reagan Body does a tremendous job with those young ladies, and they'll be representing us in that competition. So a lot of cool, good things are happening. You know, it's a busy time of year. Have the holidays coming up, Christmas programs.
Mm-hmm.
So be watching the news for elementary Christmas program or high school. Just a lot of cool things coming up the next 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, very exciting time.
And playoff football. Yeah, and I'm excited about that. It's a lot of fun. And so Molinax is back out there for the kick to kick off the ball.
That's a good sign.
So ankle wasn't too hurt, thank goodness.
Yes.
He's a big, tough kid. He's a good young man too, but he's tough.
Yeah.
So it's kickoff down to about the 30.
Oh.
And it's a fumble, and looks like Casady recovers on the 35. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Casady Cyclones. See if
I'm hoping to see our defense keep up the aggression they've had all game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think they will. I mean, this team has always just kind of played even kill, but very aggressively.
Yes.
In that, you know. So, 20-7 is the lead by the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs playing pretty well, and with a strong effort on the defensive line. It looks like Gage Law's in there. Ashton Taylor's taking a breather right now, and so I wouldn't be surprised to see a run play here by Casady, although they sling it around a lot. And here we go up the middle, and good job there by number 25, Jake Caruth, and on the stop there, and aided by number 56, Colton Menendez. And good job. It'd be 2nd down and 8 yards from the 30.
Yeah. It's nice to have Jake back. He's always around the ball.
Yeah. It's important to have old Jake. He's a good player. And, his athleticism, his speed. He just got a football knack to him, And here
Yeah.
comes the pass play. And it's going to be picked off by Reed. He's going to take it in the end zone, untouched for a touchdown. And so great read by Reed, and picked that ball off and takes it to the house for a Minco touchdown, and we go up 26-7. Good job by Reed there. My goodness.
Yeah. It was a overthrow by the quarterback, but he was right where he needed to be, and once he caught it, he was off.
You
no
saw that
catching him.
speed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to catch him.
No
And
catching
so
him.
it's a very, very impressive touchdown. Good job by Reed McMurtry, and that's exactly what you want to see in this football game. Jump out there and get a good lead. So
yeah, this is what we talked about at the beginning of the game. Limit our mistakes and take advantage of theirs. So
it's not like we're playing flat vanilla, but we're not really showing a whole lot tonight. We're just a lot of running plays. And an interception like that just helps that cause.
It does.
It does. So great job by Reed McMurtry for the pick six. And we're going to go for 2 points. Reed has the ball. He's going to carry the ball. He's going to go back to throw. And he's got a man.
Trying to make a cross body throw there.
Yeah, it just didn't go too well. So 26-7, the Bulldogs up on Casady. And we'll be kicking off again to the Cyclones.
And this is exactly what I think we wanted to see. About to go into halftime. Up big. Impressive showing by the Bulldogs so far.
Yes, it is. That's what we wanted to see, wasn't it? I mean, you weren't sure what was going to happen with last week and the playoffs ahead of us, but you really want to make a statement with for the playoffs, going into next week. And as I said, this team we're playing, they're not a bad football team. They're pretty good. They're 5-4. They've lost some close games, and they played Christian Heritage pretty tough for a half last week. So not a bad football team at all, and they can score pretty quick. We're about 3 scores ahead right now, but you can't ever take that stuff for granted. You want to keep the pressure on, especially this early in the ball game with 2:20 left in the half and another half to play. But here comes the kickoff, and Molinex sends a pretty good kick down to about 20-30. And good job there by Reese Nest. A good tackle.
Great tackle.
He took him down at the 36-yard line. So Reese is a great addition, and I think next year you're going to see Reese Nest a lot out there. Tremendous little football player.
He's got some speed.
He does. And he attacks.
He does, yeah.
I mean, he's not afraid to attack.
Yeah.
And so does a tremendous job.
I think this year we could say that our special teams has been very good. Our kickoff teams and our punt team has done a very good job.
Yes, a very good job. And it's going to be 1st and 10. And here's the snap. He's going to go back to the throw, back to the air. And good job there by Caruth. Read that play and picks up about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. Great job by Jake Caruth on that play to bust that play down.
He was right on it.
And you're right, Jake. He makes a lot of difference. That he's a difference maker.
He seems to always be around the ball.
Yes. And so we got 2nd and 7 for Casady, and they're going to go on a nice thing. But there's some missed tackle and a great job right there by Gage Law on a tackle. Kind of miffed there by number 70.
Yeah.
He had him in the sides and just got around, and he got around him, but he didn't get around.
Gage.
Thank you,
yeah.
Gage. And Gage made a beautiful tackle. For
Great job by Gage to keep with it, even though he was on that block.
3rd and 10. As I said, I'm no Pastor Mike. So here comes and they're going to get some. There's going to be holding there. I mean, grabbed him around the throat, and it's going to be this play is going to come back. So that was a definite holding call, as he had him around illegal hands to the face or something like that. So
he was coming in fast, and
he was. So we're going to get about 3rd and 20 on this play. Now I was going to look up some scores while we're waiting here, and I don't see it yet. And it shows 7-7 on my score lap. The battle for Highway 74 in the 2nd quarter, and they ought to be getting close to halftime pretty soon.
Still
in that
7-7.
one. Yeah, that's what. Of course, it's loading here, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's what it shows. So anyway. And this will be a really big penalty against Casady, but it was a really egregious hold.
It was.
I mean,
it
he
was.
had him around the face, almost not the face mask, but right around. I mean, it was pretty rough. So that clock's going to start with 1:03 left, and it's going to be 3rd down and 10. And obviously, a passing situation, not 3rd and 10, it's going to be 3rd and 25. And so, obvious passing situation here, and they're going to. And that's a bad
Another
snap.
bad snap.
And
Ooh, great tackle.
great tackle, and I think you're going to have grounding, legal grounding here on the quarterback. Be my guess, unless it's a holding call, another holding call.
Looks like holding.
Yeah, I don't know what's. And I would say you're going to decline that going to 4th down, and maybe you don't decline that. So, yeah, they're going to decline it, and they sacked him there, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on.
I think they sacked him back there. So
I thought he got the ball off, but he did not get the ball off.
No.
So there is a sack, and we took a timeout to stop the clock.
43 seconds to score here.
Yeah, 4th down and 25. 43 seconds. I mean, we're gonna get the ball in pretty darn good field position if we don't make a special teams play happen. So I think it's a good timeout by the Bulldogs.
I think so too.
And we have one timeout left, so we'll see what happens here to see if we can get a score before halftime. But
yeah, I'd like to see him force a tough punt here.
yeah, I would too. And he's going to be backed up in his end zone to make the. And like I said, some of the snaps tonight have been pretty bad for Casady. So
Yeah.
you never know what can happen. If you get something across the ground, you can get to that punter. Or if you get something that's high, you can get to that punter. And we'll see what happens here on this snap. But obviously, the Bulldogs will still get a good territory and have a chance for a score, I think, before this half is over. And pretty good snap and a good kick. And he's going to let it bounce, and it's going to go down, my goodness, all the way down to the 44-yard line. So that was a really good punt by Casady.
Great
punt. Give him credit. But I still think we'll take it down, take some shots downfield, Cameron. I think we will, and see what we get here with 30 seconds left.
They've been playing really well. I don't see why not.
Absolutely. This is the place where you kind of miss the Ben Birchfield. Ben brought that dimension to you of speed. We don't quite have that at the receiver position, but we have some receivers that can still get out there. Number 11, Clayton Hughes, he can get out there.
Yeah.
Number 3, Aiden Brummel, he's got speed. Now, he's not out there, but he has speed. And number 33 a while ago was open by a mile.
He was.
We'll see. We're going to get a good playoff here. And they're going to have to take a timeout here.
I guess we're just going to run the clock off.
Yeah, looks like it. We may try one more play here. And clock's run down to 10 seconds. And we're going to try a play, I think, with 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. And here's the snap. And they're going to go deep. And that's going to be pass interference on somebody. I don't know if it'll be offensive or defensive pass interference. If it's defensive, that we get another snap.
Yeah.
I don't see the white. There's the white hat. Okay, we're going to find out what's going on here.
Looks like
it could be offside. There were 2 flags thrown on the play. I don't know if it was, I guess, for the same.
It was all downfield,
Yeah,
so it looks like we're preparing to make another snap here. So
looks like that to me. So that's a big penalty against Casady.
Yeah, this is more doable range to get in the end zone.
It is. It's a pass interference, and so Casady fans not too appreciative of that, but that's what they called, and so we're going to have no time on the clock, a no time play, and I'm not sure. I guess he's going to have to mark it off. I guess you're going to have to mark the 15 yards off. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. And that's back to where it was.
Yeah.
So I think that's what you have to do though by rule. So he did what he was supposed to do. So here's a chance. I mean, we have a chance to get in the end zone here and see what happens. So Reed's got the ball. He's going to launch it and incomplete. So it'll be going into halftime with the score 26-7. What are some of your observations of the first half?
I think we've dominated on both sides of the ball. Offensively, we've been blocking really well, running the ball, running the clock. We've been in control offensively, and that's been really good. And then defensively, I feel like we've also been in control. Our defensive line has just taken this game over, really, and put a lot of pressure on the quarterback and stopped any kind of run game.
Absolutely. So, anyway, folks, that'll do it. We'll come back here in a few minutes to call the second half. I hope you're enjoying the ball game tonight. So far, good showing, and the camera is off again. So I'm not sure what's going on with our camera, but we'll make sure it's back on for the third quarter. So we'll be back in about 20 minutes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second half action. We're going to be kicking off in a minute. Minco will be receiving to start the second half. And we're up 26-7. Cameron, pretty good first half by the Minco Bulldogs.
Yeah, they played very well in the first half. They dominated on both sides of the ball, like we talked about at the end there. But I like to see them come out here and just keep doing it. But more importantly, I like to see no injuries here in the second half.
Yeah, staying healthy is going to be very, very important. I think this first series will be great to get a score. Might see some of the younger players get a little bit of action in this football game tonight. And give the older players a little bit of a rest and keep them from getting hurt before next week. We don't want any major injuries at all going into next week, as the Minco Bulldogs are vying for second or third place, and we'll keep you updated. I'm having trouble getting my Squirtle loaded right now. They're having problems with their servers, it said, but we'll keep the score up, going for the score, or relaying that score to you. But we're going to have 12 minutes here to go in just a minute in the third quarter as it's getting ready to start. And be Casady kicking off to Minco. To start. Now, I felt like the Bulldogs ran the ball very, very well. I thought our quarterback made some really good decisions. A couple of nice passes and really controlled the tempo on the clock. And that all really is attributed to the line, and that gives the quarterback the opportunity to make those plays and the running backs to make those runs. So here we go for the second half, and you have number 11 Clayton Hughes back there with Reese Nest and Carson Littlejohn in the up man, and number 3 Aiden Brummel as well in special teams. And here comes the kick. And that is a booming kick. Wow. It's going to go out of bounds, out of the end zone. And Minco will start first and 10 on the 25. That was a kick.
That was a great kick.
My word, he has a leg. And as we were talking about, this is a beautiful campus and a really beautiful school. It's 75 years is their anniversary this year. I was talking to someone there that's affiliated with the Episcopal Church, an Episcopal school, and I'm not sure how many students they have at Casady, but boy, they have a nice school, don't they?
They do. It is very nice. All the facilities are very nice.
Yes, they are. So it'll be first and 10 for the Bulldogs with number 14 Noah Johnson in at running back. It's going to be a handoff to Noah Johnson, and he's going to get up. Actually, it's from the 20. I apologize. It'll be at the 22, 23-yard line. It'll be second down and 7. That's okay. You want positive yards on first down is the key. You don't want to get behind the chains.
That's what we've been doing this whole game, just getting a couple yards and making it work for us. So I think that's a great play.
I do too, and we'll take any positive yards we can get. And here we have an official's timeout for a shoe tying. Yeah. So it's going to be first and 10, and we're going to get an offsides penalty. So it'll be, it'll be second and 2 from about the 28-yard line when we get to snap again. So he's been effective. That's the third time he's done that tonight, drawing the Cyclones defense off sides.
Old Faithful.
Yeah, Old Faithful, as Pastor Mike calls that. And I'm sure Pastor Mike is sitting watching this at his cabin tonight, enjoying his long weekend. And I heard a rumor that you might be preaching at the Baptist Church Sunday.
I am.
Well, that'll be awesome. That'll be
excited.
Great for you and your church as well. And here's a that was a good play. It just did that would have gained some yards, but just a little bit too tall there for Aiden Brummel.
Yeah, just a little bit. There would have been some room to run there.
There would have been
if it was completed, but it's 3rd and 2.
Yep, 3rd down and 2. Pretty good little play. I mean, a good design play for that time. So we'll see Noah Johnson here and see if he carries the ball or if Reed goes around the outside. And Noah gets it, and Noah follows his block. He's going to the 35. He's going to get to the 40, and down to the 45-yard line. A great job by Noah Johnson for a big pickup. And there's a Casady player down, and he's going to get up. They're going to stop play, but he is banged up and holding that arm pretty. He looks like he's in pain.
Yeah. Well, Noah did what we've been talking about all night. What he's really good at is being patient and letting his block set up for him. And he really took advantage of that one right there.
1st and 10 from the 44, and here we go. And it's going to be handoff to Noah again. He's going to get up to the 46, about 2nd and 8, about a 2-yard gain. And once again, it's positive yards, and that's what you want. You want to keep moving the chains and keep moving down the chain. And this is a drive where you want to run the ball and eat that clock up. And we want to get out here with a victory tonight and healthy. So. And not much there for Noah. Going to go down to about the 49-yard line where it'll be 3rd down and 6. And Cashin has a 14-7 lead on Cashin in the third. I mean, on Crescent in the 3rd quarter. So Cashin wins that thing. We're going to finish 2nd in the district. We'll see what happens as that ball game plays out. And here comes number 25, Jake Caruth, in at running back on 3rd and 6 play. And like I said, if I'm a linebacker or lineman, I don't like that. But he's going to get the ball. He's going to get to the 50. He breaks the tackle. He's going to get down to the 45. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 45 for Minco. Great job there by
great run,
Caruth.
Great run. He made that guy miss, and then it made 3 people take him down again. So
and that's with one good shoulder.
Yeah. He's an impressive athlete.
He is, and he loves football. Football is his passion when it comes to extracurricular activities, and he has really contributed a lot this season.
Yes.
And I'm looking for we want to go into the playoffs and have a deep run.
Yeah.
As we go into this next play here, and next year is going to be pretty doggone special too. So.
Oh yeah.
And here's going to be a pass to Hughes, and he did a pretty good job there to get about 5 yards. That was a hard play.
Yeah.
It was.
He made something out of nothing.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I was afraid they might get to that and pick that off. It was kind of a slow pass, but it wound up being a good play for about 5 yards. About 3rd and 5 or 2nd and 5 from the 40, or actually 3rd and 2nd and 6 from the 41.
They're doing a great job running the clock down here. I mean, we're already at 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, then that's exactly what we want to do. We just want to get out of here with when we want to eat that clock up.
Yeah.
I'll look for number 25 to carry the ball again.
Oh yeah.
And he will lose about a yard on that play. We're going to go to about 3rd and 7, back to the 43-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs.
Do you see him throw here, or do you think they're going to run?
I think we're going to throw. I think we're going to try to get that 1st down, and might be a little quick out, or we get the Old Faithful here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And they obviously we have some time to go. So we're down to about 10 seconds on the play clock. So next, going to have to get the snap off here pretty quick as we're running that clock down. I don't blame him. And down to 1 second, and
try it again.
We're going to have a delay. Did not get the snap off. So now you put yourself about 3rd and 12. So put yourself behind the chains. That's not what you want to do there in that situation. You want to get the snap off and run the play.
Yeah, now it's looking like we're going to have to pass here to keep the chains moving.
That, or you run and see what you get. And if you don't get it, you punt the ball and
still
put
used
your defense out there.
Still used a good chunk of the clock.
Yeah,
here,
we've used about 5 minutes in this quarter, so that's pretty good. It'll be 3rd down and 7 from the 48-yard line. I'm sorry, 3rd down and 12, 13. comes the snap to Reed, and he's going to go around. He's just going to. He's going to throw it. He's got number 3 open, Aiden Brummel, and good defense there by number 3 from Casady.
Almost picked off.
Almost picked off. Aiden had a pretty good throw there into Aiden, and it just didn't work. So we're going to punt the football away here and put our defense on the field. But we did kill 5 minutes of the clock there.
Yeah, I'd say that's a successful drive for what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, I think so too. And another thing, just have to watch them. Have to watch those receivers because Casady is a quick strike team.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't lay down and go to sleep here.
No.
We need to stay in this one, but be careful.
And there's the punt off. A pretty good little punt. Goes pretty high and then takes Casady bounce to about the 34-yard line. Yep. First and 10 from the 34 for Casady when play resumes here in a minute.
I'm hoping to see that our defense is just as suffocating as they were in the first half.
And that's something we've seen all season. The second half, our defense has played better, I feel, in a lot of games.
Yeah.
And come out and made some adjustments and just absolutely controlled. We pretty well controlled the first half tonight, with the exception of a play or two.
Yeah.
We dominated that first half. And so, quick out. He broke a tackle, and that's what I'm talking about. You got to be careful in those plays because you have a quick score if you're not careful. So he did break a tackle and got the extra yards. It'll be first down and 10 from the 47-yard line.
Yeah, we were in the right position there. We just didn't make that tackle.
Didn't make the tackle. Number 4 is a pretty little quarterback, Cameron. He does a good job. And a nice job there.
Great tackle
by Gage Law getting into the backfield and putting a stop to that pretty quickly for a 3-yard loss. It'll be second 13 from the 44-yard line.
It's been great to have Gage back too as well.
Gage is, and I'm so happy for Gage. He's had a tough go. He's been injured his whole career.
Yeah.
And it's a good way for him to finish out.
Yeah.
And they're going to get Gage is going to get pressure on the quarterback, and that pressure blew that play up for an incomplete pass. And credit Gage on that to not giving up on the play. And
he showed some speed there.
He did show some speed there, and it'll be third down and long. So, anyway, so it'll be third down and long here for Casady. Obviously passing down, so you want to keep those receivers in front of you and keep them covered and not let anybody get behind you. And Ashton is going to wreak havoc and man, that was a good play. That was a good pass.
Great pass.
It'll be first down and 10 for Casady. Put some pressure on him, but just didn't quite put enough pressure on him, and he was able to get a good pass off. So
we did well there. It was just a great play by Casady.
Yeah, it was. Well covered and good pass.
Yeah.
Casady does have a few athletes for sure.
They do.
So here comes the snap. The quarterback's going to go back to pass. He's throwing the long ball downfield, and it's going to be overthrown and just out of the reach of number 12, Reese Nest.
That's Landon McMahon.
Oh, that's Landon. I'm sorry. That's number 18. I do apologize. Number 18. Just out of his reach. I thought he might pick it off there for a minute. And Cash and Crescent's tied at 14.
Tied at 14?
Yeah, tied at 14. So good job by Landon McMahon on that play. And just couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah.
So second and 10 with 6 minutes left on the clock from the 43. And right off of Little John's hands and bounced off the receiver. And third down and 10.
Those are hard ones to catch, those tips.
Cash doesn't burn much time off. I mean, Cassie, they don't burn much time off, do they? They sling
like
it around,
throw,
but they like to throw, and so they don't use a lot of time. And so what you wind up having, is about sometimes 45, 50-second drives.
Yeah.
But, and here comes the snap. The quarterback's back to throw. He's looking. He's got a man right over the middle, and he just down to 25 for a first down, 26 for a first down, and
that was a great play by that receiver.
It
he just
was, and that
sat there right in between those two zones
and broke a couple of tackles.
Yeah.
And I thought for a minute he could go, but we got him down. So it'll be first down and 10 here as they're running a hurry-up offense, and they're going to throw the football. And there's another pass down to the 15-yard line. And so first and 10 from the 15 for the Casady Cyclones. I'm not sure why the chain gang hasn't moved yet.
Yeah.
But it's a first and 10.
The ref and the coach were having some conversation, looked like.
Okay. And
they still haven't moved.
chain gang's got it backwards. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, second and 1 rather. That's why they haven't moved. So it's not a first down. But it is a first down now out of the 10-yard line. That's what I'm saying. They have a quick strike mentality, and it's important if they do score that we score again. We want to keep that distance between us and Casady and not give them a chance to get back in this game and win it or to tie it or anything of that sort. We got to make sure we get a stop here.
Yeah. The quarterback, he's had plenty of time.
He's had a lot of time. So the defensive line's got to put some pressure on him here and shore some of this stuff up. And
good deflection.
Good deflection off number 11, Clayton Hughes. Good job on defending that play. And
I think holding them to a field goal at least here would be a big win for us.
It would, and one thing we haven't mentioned: the wind is really blowing tonight too. It's howling pretty hard down there. So 5 minutes left here in the quarter. This drive's taking about 2 minutes for Casady. And
delay a game. That's helpful. Put them behind the sticks.
Yeah, that is helpful. So second down and 15. Second goal from the 14-yard line. Second goal from the 14, and that's not what Casady needed. But got to make sure those receivers are covered here. And he's going up in there. He's got him open. So touchdown for Casady. And that's what we're talking about. It's a quick strike. I mean, only 2 minutes went off that clock, 2.5 minutes. And so it's going to be 26-13. Casady scoring on that series. And no, that is not true. They did not score on that series because there's a hold call. So,
all right. We'll take that.
Yes, we will. That's a big penalty.
That is a big penalty.
So it's going to be second goal from the 33-yard line. Wow.
Yes, that is.
So
get another chance here to stop them.
Yep, second goal from the 33. You don't say that too many times, do you?
No.
So it's really self-inflicted wounds by Casady here late in this drive that have put them in a tough spot. But as we see, they can make up yards in a hurry by slinging that ball.
Yeah.
And so here we go back to pass, and he's going to go deep, and it's going to go well over the receiver's head there. It'll be third down and goal from the 33-yard line.
Yeah, we need to keep getting pressure on this quarterback because it's obvious when we don't get pressure on him. When he's got a lot of time,
he's pretty good.
He's pretty good. He can thread the needle a little bit.
He can. He's a good quarterback. So we've got 4:28 left here in the third quarter, and third down and goal from the 33, and just keep in front of you. You know, don't let them score and get the ball back and eat some clock again.
Yes.
Oh, and my goodness. And is that another delay of game?
It was an offside, so it looked like.
Where's the white hat at? There he is. Okay.
Or false start.
False start. So this has just been self-destruction by Casady on this late here in this drive. They got down to the 9-yard line. It looked like they were going to go in.
Yeah.
And we're sitting at third and goal from the 38-yard line. So a lot of mistakes here by the Cyclones.
Yeah.
And
so yeah, I think like what you said, it's very important. Just keep it in front of you.
Yeah.
At this point,
you just got to keep him out of the end zone for 2
Yeah.
plays. So, and you want to get the ball in the best field position possible too.
Yeah.
But keep it in front of you, fellas. Here comes the quarterback's going back, and he's got he's going to get sacked.
Oh, great sack.
And it's going to be 4th and goal from the Casady 48. You don't see that too often, do you? So I suspect they'll punt the football. Unbelievable.
Wow, yeah.
So
where were they at? They were third and
they were at 1st and goal from the 9.
From the 9.
So that's 43 yards lost to penalties and a sack on that drive. So wow is right. And kind of a bad snap, but he's going to get a horrible punt. Watch out. Keep away from it, fellas. And gets a generous roll down to the 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Minco. So, really that was a drive stop, really with some help from Casady.
Yeah, it was. But we will take it. We will take the gifts when we get them.
Absolutely. And Cashin is up 21-14 against Crescent in the third quarter, so they've scored again. So, turn it. What was the offensive or defensive struggles turned into an offensive struggle down there. So we'll see. Kind of keep tabs on that ball game. And 1st and 10, Noah Johnson in the backfield with Reed as quarterback. It's going to be a handoff. Noah, he's going to keep the ball. He's going to pitch it out to number 33. Carson Littlejohn is going to get out to about the 38-yard line. Pretty good gain there, where it'll be about 2nd and 3 or 2 for the Bulldogs, and 2nd and 3. Good job there. Good little option play. You've seen a little bit of option tonight, Cameron.
They've done that a lot, and it's worked pretty well every time. So
it has, and that's what you want. 2nd and short, and it really opens up the playbook for you too a little bit if you want that first down or how you want to go after it. So.
And it keeps Casady honest. They can't just be waiting down the middle.
Exactly.
Still burning some clock.
Yeah, they are. And so here we go. Here's a snap. It's going to be handoff to number 14, and Noah Johnson got hammered in the backfield. It's going to be 3rd and 4, 2-yard loss. Somebody missed a block there on that.
Yeah, it was a missed block.
And a big tackle by Casady. So, main thing is we'd like to see another first down. Keep that clock moving. Keep that clock running. And Reed is waiting back for the snap. You're using every second they can on that clock, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
And here comes the snap. It's going to be a throw to number 3, Aiden Brummel. And Aiden, no gain on the play. Stop there. And so it'll be 4th down and in a punting situation for the Minco Bulldogs.
Well, you'd really hope to keep the clock rolling there, but
and
punt it away, trust our defense here.
Yeah, absolutely. As we're down to about 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go here in the second half. In the third quarter, rather. So it's been a fast-moving quarter.
It has
Minco's dominated the time of possession, which That's good, and be about a minute left by the time and there's a penalty flag. What is this all about? Is there movement going on Minco?
I'll start.
Oh, brother. Don't see too many false starts on a punt.
I know.
So 4th and 8, and here we go for the worst thing is it stops the clock with those. I know they started back up, so the clock is no. Here's the punt, and it's got caught in that wind. That wind is what caused that.
Yeah.
And
very high punt.
So Cash is going. I mean, I keep calling him Cash, and they're going to have tremendous field position down on about the 36-yard line.
Yep. I'd like to see a little more pressure from our defensive line on this drive.
That wind held that punt up. That
it did.
is very windy coming from the south.
It was a very high punt.
Yep. And Cashin's keep calling him Cashin. Casady's offense is back out there, and here again you're going to have to play some good stout defense to keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah.
And here he's back to throw, back to pass, and he's got a wide receiver, wide open number 9 out there in the flat, and it'll be first down to the 25-yard line, the 25-yard line. Be first and 10. As their receiver was wide open, just kind of a little screen pass.
Yeah, we're playing really far off.
Yeah.
It seems like, and they're just doing a lot of comebacks and getting that chunk yardage.
And the Cash and Crescent game has moved to the 4th quarter, where its score is 21-14, Cash over Crescent.
Oh.
A great job by defense there on that pass play, knocked down by number 33 Carson Littlejohn and number 3 Aiden Brummel. A great job there to knock that pass down, and well defended.
Yeah.
.44 seconds. I tell you, when they have the ball, they don't use time.
They do not use a lot of
time.
They
just don't, and it takes a while. So 2nd and 10 for Cass. Here comes the snap. He's back to throw, and he's going to throw it, and he's got a wide receiver wide open, and tight end catches the ball and going to take it down to the 5-yard line for first and goal.
Well, I'll tell you, they've been putting it through those little windows this entire half.
Yeah. But we knew they were going to do this. They throw that's what they do. They throw the ball. We've pretty well defended it for the most part, but need to try to stop it. They will throw the ball here too in the end zone, and
great play.
Good job there by number 33 Carson Littlejohn. And he got on the quarterback too, so he kind of paid for that.
Yeah.
And it'll be 2nd and goal from the. I said the 10. I mean the 5. I think it's about the 6 or 7. Looks like the 7. Like I said, they just don't use the clock. I mean, just a few seconds per play. It's pretty crazy.
I don't know if they ran the ball this half.
I don't think they have. It's all been in the air, and they're going to throw it in the end zone here.
No.
And it's a touchdown. Casady.
He was wide open.
Wide open.
Yeah, it seems like we're playing off them quite a bit. And in situations like that, you just can't really do that.
No, so 26-13, pending the extra point. This kicker has a leg too. He may send this thing 60 yards.
Bad hold.
Bad hold. He did get it in there, but it was a bad hold, bad snap. So pretty fortunate they got that.
Yeah.
But if that had been a good snap, I think with this win, they might have sold 60.
Yeah.
I mean, that kick can kick.
He has got a leg.
Yeah. So 26-14 is the score with 20 seconds left in the third quarter, and here again. Important to get a good drive, but I think it's important to score here on this drive.
Yeah. If not score, we need to not go a 3 and out.
No.
Just take a lot of time off on the clock. It's still a win, I would say. But
I agree.
So I think we'll still choose to run the ball a lot here.
Yep. Yep.
and hopefully take a lot of time off. But hopefully we can get a couple first downs, string some together.
You know that Cash and Crescent game, a good reason not to lose. The loser of that game is going to finish 4th in the district.
Yeah.
And they will have to go play Ringling.
Yeah.
Which, and here, of course, I'm struggling again with my connection, but that is going to be, that's kind of, be terrible. I've never seen, you haven't seen that too many times. If a team wins, they win the district, but
Yeah.
they lose, they go to 4th. But that's
It's
where
crazy.
Crescent's at. It's a very difficult, challenging district this year.
Yes. Every game has been a battle.
Yeah, and it has been. And so Casady is going to kick off to Minco, and Reese Nest, I believe it's Reese is back there.
Wow.
My goodness. 1st and 10 on the 20. I'll look for some running plays to go here and get some yards and eat that clock up and keep it going. So. And once again, I want to say how really impressed I am with our crowd tonight, Cameron.
Yeah.
We have more people here than Casady
We
does.
do, yes.
And I'm really grateful to see that. I know we have a ton of people watching us at home tonight, and I hope we've done a good job for them. I hope they're enjoying the ball game, and see how this thing goes. We would sure like to eat up some clock and get a score here on this drive. So Noah's back in at running back. Reed McMurtry at quarterback. Reed's playing a good game tonight.
He has.
And here's the handoff, and he's going to get a few yards going north and south, but just a few. He's going to be about a yard to about the 21-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 21 as the clock winds down, and we start the 4th quarter here in a minute or so. So it's 26-14, start of the 4th quarter. What are the keys of the 4th quarter here, Cameron?
Oh man, the key to the 4th quarter is run down the clock and just play smart football. Don't give the ball up. Don't set them up in positions that's easy for Cassie to score.
Yeah.
So field where we are in the field and what we're doing with the ball. I think it's important to run the clock off here, but
I would agree.
I'm interested to see how our run game looks here.
Me too.
I think I have not seen Hunter Molinex since the 2nd half.
And, he kind of was a little bit gimpy on that leg.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's fine, but they're probably keeping him healthy.
Yeah.
Keeping him
It's
healthy.
not worth throwing in
No.
right now. Don't want to risk it.
Yeah. Having problems with my score lap loading, so I was trying to get some scores for us here, but when it comes back up, I will. But it's been a pretty good night for the Bulldogs. I mean, this half we just really tried to control the clock.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. I mean, we had a nice lead, but two possession ball game right now, the 4th quarter. I think you definitely want to try to score if you can.
Yes.
So we got 2nd down and 9 to go here from the 21. Reline up behind quarterback, and they fully expect to run here. And they're going to get it. He has a good run, a good job by the offensive line creating some room there for him to run. Noah gets a big run out to about the 26-yard line, 27-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, he had a good burst of speed there at the end. Great run.
So this is an important play right here, important 3rd down play, and it's very manageable. And here comes the snap, and it's going to be a handoff, and we're going to have a penalty flag. A legal procedure, not what we wanted right there in that situation.
Yeah, we're going to have to try to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Keep the sticks moving. Not what you wanted to do here.
No. So, anyway, here we go with Reed at quarterback on a 3rd down and 10. So he's got him open too. Good job. He's going to catch that ball down to the 48-yard line. Good job by Carson Littlejohn. Carson Littlejohn had 165 yards on receptions last week.
Really?
And done a tremendous job tonight on really a couple big catches. Good job by Carson there, and keeps this drive going, and more importantly, keeps the clock going.
Yeah.
And a new fresh set of downs with 11:22 to go here in the fourth quarter rather.
That was a very impressive catch.
It was. Good job by Carson.
To be able to catch on the run like that and stay in bounds is very hard.
Yeah. Once again, I want to say thank you to Kayston Bowman for filming for us tonight.
Yes.
She's been a lifesaver. Done a great job up there. Thank you, Kayston. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, thank you for letting her do it tonight. And a nice run there by number 25, Jake Caruth. He's going to pick up about 6 yards. 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 44-yard line. 43-yard line. Great job by number 25, Jake Caruth. Just like a bull in a china closet, man. He's hard to tackle, and he runs with reckless abandon. I mean, he's excellent running back. And good blocking there by 22, Carter Pate.
The blocking has been very good from the offensive line today and from Pate.
Going to keep doing this. Going to go to about the 41-yard line where it will be short 3rd down and 2 yards to go. And you know, just get the first down. Let that clock, eat that clock up, get the first down, and keep driving this thing down the field. So far, a good drive by the Bulldogs.
With 2 yards to go, put the ball in Cruz's hands. Feel pretty safe about that.
I think so. And offensive line's done a great job tonight creating some lanes to run in. And here we go. It's going to be a handoff to Caruth, and he's going to get met. He's going to break some tackles.
Wow.
He's going to get that first down. I thought he was going to get tackled short of the line to gain, and he's actually going to pick up that first down by about 2 yards. Good job by Jake Caruth.
Very determined run. That was great. Exactly what we needed. Keep the clock running.
Keeps the clock running, the clock moving, and keeps that quarterback from off the field. He's a good quarterback, that Casady quarterback. I've really been impressed with him tonight, slinging that ball around. So Casady's not a bad team, Cameron. They're pretty good.
Yeah, that quarterback, he's been picking us apart a little bit here in the second half. Definitely want to keep him on the sidelines.
So we got 1st and 10 here from the 42-yard line. Got Cruz still in at running back, and we're going to take a time out. I think the play clock was about to run out and expire, so a good time out there, and they let that clock run down. Down to 9:16 to go. I think your keys to the game is happening right now. The second half are happening. They're trying to eat the clock and run the football.
They are. They're doing a great job making sure that they're keeping the clock running, and they're doing a good job running the ball. But keeping that Casady quarterback on the sideline, that is a big deal.
And I'm waiting for this thing to load to see if I can get us a score. And tomorrow we will announce on our social media page and through our text, we will announce the playoff situation tomorrow. Know exactly what we're doing. Hopefully we'll know tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's always fun to make the playoffs.
It is.
And here again, we're having a connection problem, so nothing's loading. But we'll get it going here in a minute, hopefully, and have something.
Either way, it's going to be exciting.
It is. It's always exciting, and we're hoping to bring at least one home playoff game to Minco. That's what our goal is. We finished second. I think we do have a home playoff game. If we finish third, second round would be a home game maybe. So, that's pretty big for us. And here comes the snap. Ball is going to be pitched back to Noah. He's going to get the 40, and does a good job. 35. He's going to get all the way up down to the 32-yard line. A good run by Noah Johnson on first down. So we're going to have 2nd and 5, and exactly what you want. Keep the chains, or keep the ball moving forward, get positive yards, and play ahead here, and keep that clock moving.
Yeah, great job going north there.
Yes.
Just not trying to do anything fancy, not trying to run to the sidelines, but just going towards the end zone. That was great.
And so going to definitely use that play clock too here, and it's going to be down to about 8:30 when they snap that ball, or a little bit lower than 8:30. So here we go, And you've got a good job. Clayton Hughes, a nice miss. Nice move by Clayton Hughes down to the 20-yard line nearly for the first down. That was a slick move. I thought he was going to be tackled for a loss.
Yeah.
And, man, he busted for about 11 yards there on that play. So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Another fresh set of downs. Keeps that clock moving. And this thing will be under 8 minutes by the time we snap the football.
Yeah. Great job. Great move.
So we're waiting on the snap. They're gonna let that play clock go down, and here we go with a man in motion, Clayton Hughes. It's going to be a handoff to Noah. It's going to be a throw to Clayton, and he's going to be behind the sticks, but he breaks another tackle and gets back to about to the line of scrimmage, and actually loses a yard on it. So it will be second down and 11 for the Bulldogs from the 21-yard line.
Yeah, great job to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one, because Casady really blew that one up. But great job to make a move and get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir. So second and 12 from the 22-yard line. And I don't know what's going on here. I hear the whistles blowing. And Cashin is up right now 21-20. I don't know. So it's a 21-20 ball game, Cashin over Crescent. So
very close.
I don't know if they haven't kicked the extra point or if they missed or whatever. But and of course never spinning again. But we'll keep tabs on that one. That's a big game for Minco to see who pulls that victory out tonight in the Highway 74 battle. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a handoff to number 11, Clayton Hughes, or was that Noah? That was Noah. I'm sorry. Number 14, Noah Johnson, and he got some positive yards out of there. It'll be third down and 10 yards to go.
Yeah. More importantly, the clock is still running.
Yeah.
We're down under 7 minutes now.
You have 2 plays here to make 10 yards.
Yeah.
You know, so. And can't be much time left in that Cash and Crescent game. So. And good job.
Wow.
He breaks the tackle. He's going to get a first down and maybe more. And May fumbles in the end zone. And it's going to be. It's not a safety. He called it safety. It's not a safety. That's not a.
It's a touchback.
Yeah, it's a touchback, but he called a safety on that. It's a touchback. There you go. So it'll be first and 10 from the 20 for Casady as we fumble the football. So I was like, what? Anyway, they're talking about it over there. I don't know. Maybe he broke the plane before he fumbled. I'm not sure. I don't think he did, but the refs are discussing it here and see what they call. I think it is, it's a touchback, and Castle had the ball at 20. Just a fumble when you didn't want to fumble, but we did eat up a lot of clock there. But hey, they can score quick.
They can.
So this is a really big situation for the Minco defense.
We need to get back to that pressure that we were putting on them in the first half. Got a timeout called.
Totally agree. So as far as I know, it's still 21-20, Cashin over Crescent in the fourth quarter. We're up 26-14 here. Cassie has the ball, and they will not run the ball.
They will not.
They will not run the ball. They don't believe in the run. They throw the ball. They're wide open offense. They like to throw a lot of screen passes. Of course, we've been giving them some room and cushion so they don't break. I think that's pretty smart because they do have some talented receivers there. They're tall,
They are.
So that gives us a chance to tackle them and stop them. So pretty good defensive scheme, I think, to
Yeah.
keep those guys in front of them, give them a little bit of a cushion. Um, okay, so I'm not sure what the delay is, but there's a delay, and we've got a. I don't know if he has blood on him. I don't know.
Oh
no?
yeah, it looks really red.
I guess so. So, 22
I
stays
don't know
in
what
the game.
that is.
Carter Page stays in the game, and I don't know what this. Interesting. So anyway, here we go. You got the snap. It's going to be a quick throw, and it's going to be missed tackle, but good coverage there by the host of Bulldogs.
It was.
To bring that to bring him down. Good job there by number 22 Carter Pate, 25 Jacob Caruth on that play.
That was good. Like I said earlier, it's always great when you got people running to the football, and that's what they did there. Made sure he didn't break off something after that missed tackle.
So here we go on third down and 3, and here's going to be a quick pass, and that's a good defensive effort there. That pressure up front and hit the quarterback, it caused that throw to be off, and so it'll be fourth down and 3 for Cassie. They're going to have to go for it here with 5:58 left. So this is a big fourth down, and let's get a stop here, Cameron.
Yes, it'd be nice to get the ball right here. We can run some clock out, and we're going to be in good field position.
So I'm trying to get the score loaded to see if it has changed in the battle for Highway 74.
Oh, it looks like they're going to punt it.
Interesting. Well, we'll take a punt too. Still 21-20, cashing over Crescent. So here comes a. So that we'll take the ball first and 10. The wind caught that ball too and drove it back. So it's going to be first and 10 on the 35. So Cashin has a 1-point lead on Crescent sometime in the fourth quarter there. We lost to Hinton by 1 point.
Yeah.
And I think Crescent lost us by 10. I mean, the point differential is so minute in this district. That's how evenly matched this district is this year. Crescent loses a lot of seniors. We come back loaded next year.
Yeah.
Cashin will be pretty loaded. I'm not sure about Christian Heritage. They always have new players come in there.
Yeah.
So I don't mean that rudely. I just do. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing goes. But next year is going to be another fun year for us.
It is.
And so you got Noah with a good run there up to about the 30-yard line. So it'll be second down and 4 from the 30. And just keep it going. Keep the clock moving. Keep the clock running. And second and 5 from the 30.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Minco's came in here and done exactly what they wanted to do tonight.
Yeah, and it's a situation here. You don't have to score necessarily on this drive, but just keep that clock running and get out here with a good victory tonight. Yes, students, there is school tomorrow. It is a Thursday night, but we do have school on Friday. That's kind of a bummer.
It is a bummer.
But that's the way it works. And that play went for nowhere except a 2-yard loss. It'll be third down and 7 for the Bulldogs. And, of course, Cassie knew what's coming. They know what we're going to do. We're going to run that thing. And good job by the Cassie defensive line there to make that stop. And clock will be down to about 4:20 when we snap. And, we have 2 plays here to get that 8 yards. So, which means we'll be able to run some clock off.
Yeah. Hopefully we
Here
get that
comes
first
the
down.
snap, and Reed's going to keep it. He's going to scamper around the end and
flagging.
Yeah, and I think probably a hold call. So I say they decline that, don't you?
Yeah.
Face mask against the Bulldogs.
They're going to accept it.
Yeah. That's interesting.
That is. It gives us another play to run some.
It does, and of course they're going to dare us to run here, but you never know. We might sling it in the air a little bit and see if we can get a positive play out of this. Obviously, it puts us in a situation where if we don't get, we're going to punt the football.
Yeah.
And see what try to pin them deep. But 4:12 left on the clock here. 3rd down and 17 for the Bulldogs. And the penalty is declined. It's declined, but they moved the.
Yeah.
Don't ask me. So it'll be 4th down and 10 yards to go from the 30. 4th down 11 from the 36-yard line. And I wouldn't snap that ball till going to go to the air here, and he's going to throw it, and that was a pick 6.
That was.
Thank goodness he dropped it, because there was nobody in front of him, and he was going to take it to the house, and the pass got deflected, and so it did not make it to Aiden Brummel, and just about a pick 6, but with 3:58 left, we have a 12-point lead, and defense needs to step up again, Cameron.
Yeah, and I think they will. I think that's what they've done all years. The defense has stepped up. Defensive line, I hope they can get some pressure here, and like we've said, just keep them in front of you. Don't let them get that big play, because they don't have a lot of time. So don't give up that big play.
So So here we go. 1st and 10 and another whistle. These refs like to hear their whistle. It's going to be a penalty against the Casady team, and it's a delay of game. They've had 2 or 3 of those tonight. It's kind of weird.
It is weird.
So 1st down 15 with 3:58 left.
Reed McMurtry's coming off, and Reese Ness coming on for cornerback.
Okay. Good job there. Ran the ball, and they're going to snap it about as fast as they possibly can.
We have too many guys on the field.
Yeah, it's going to be. We had to call a timeout because you cannot sub in that situation. So
looks like we're going to start pulling some starters off.
I think so, and that's probably a good idea. Let's just get a win and get out of here. How about that?
Healthy. With everybody healthy, too. That'd be nice.
Now, folks, we will be with you next week for a playoff game, Cameron. You'll be on the sideline again. Pastor Mike will be with us, and we will be somewhere. Winniewood, maybe. If not, I'm not sure who we play.
Maybe Minco.
Possible. Possible. Yeah, I believe we would be in Minco. But as far as to who we play, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this: every time they have the ball, the clock just doesn't move fast.
It does not. Got a bunch of young guys in there.
Yep. And it gives them a little experience, and it's good for that. And so they're giving those guys a really big, and I don't blame them. I mean, it avoids the big play, gets the stop, and eats some of that clock up. So he got out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down or 3rd down rather, and about 8 yards to go from the 36-yard line. I'm sorry, the 38-yard line.
Yeah, this quarterback, he is good. He's been playing a really good game.
Struggling here with this score lap tonight, but want to see if I can get a score update. And I don't know if he did not catch that ball incomplete. So it'll be 4th down. Just amazing. And I say this, of course, when you throw the football, you just don't run a lot of time off it, especially if you don't make connections.
Yeah.
Or connect on those pass plays. So 4th down, and then let's get a big stop here by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, this is a big play right here.
It is. It is. If I start singing Sweet Caroline, think nothing of it.
Yeah.
This Casady band is playing that over there, and I
Yeah.
want to sing with it real
They
bad.
sound really good.
They do. They sound like they're a good band. They do a good job. And so he connects on the pass, but it's going to be short of the first down. And so Minco takes over on downs. So good job. First down, Minco, and we're going to run the ball and try to run this clock. See, Cassie still has 3 timeouts. Surely they won't use them, but you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to run the ball out. Just run this clock out. We're gonna try to keep it in our hands, but they do have 3 timeouts, so still gotta try to get a first down here.
But we'll announce, this weekend, hopefully tomorrow, the playoff pairing and where we'll be and who we're playing, and it's an exciting time of year.
It is.
And you live for each week to get through and get a win and just keep going and keep climbing. And we sure hope we're playing on Thanksgiving weekend. You've got to be kidding me. So we have some kind of movement there on the offensive line, and so it'll be set first and 15 from the 47-yard line. And
I'm not really sure about that one, but
no, and I'm sure the ref had a good angle on it. Man, I tell you, just these plays just keep the game prolonged.
Yeah. Ooh.
And he's going to go. Noah Johnson breaks it, and he's going to go. Man, what a play by Noah into the end zone for a touchdown. Good job, Noah.
Great run, and the offensive line left a big hole for him to run through, too. So, great team play.
Nice job by a 47-yard touchdown run by Noah Johnson. And great job by the offensive line. He went untouched. He got in the, it's a great play. And go up 32-14 with 3:12 left.
Yeah, I saw a burst of speed from him that I haven't seen all year. So, that was great.
And
he's in.
And we make it. And we get the 2 points. And 34-14. Minco over Casady. With 3:12 left to go. And if I could ever get the Squirrel thing up, I could tell you who we might be playing. But I'm struggling with it. So we'll find out tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
Or later tonight. And then we'll give that rundown in the morning.
Well, we didn't really run off any clock there, but we'll take those.
No,
when
we'll take the
them.
touchdown. Take the points.
Great run. Hopefully we can get them off the field here quickly on defense.
Yeah, they're going to be slinging that ball, and so any kind of pressure would be nice, or just I don't want to keep them in bounds too.
Yeah.
You don't want to get them out of bounds. You don't want that clock to keep going and keep running. And start prepping for the playoffs tomorrow.
Yeah. Very exciting.
(34-14) is the score. 3:12 left, and Minco is going to kick off and have Reed McMurtry kicking the ball off tonight. And here, this is, as you said, number 10. He has not played this half. He looks like he's okay over there. I think they're just keeping him out to keep him healthy.
On the safe side.
Yeah, we'll need him in the playoffs,
yes.
Offensively and defensively. And
there's
a nice kick back to the 10, and he's going to bring it out. He's going to get about to 20, 25, and he down to the 32-yard line will be first and 10 for the Casady Cyclones.
I will say that was a pretty good kick from our quarterback.
It was. He did a really good job there on that kick, and A lot of great things happening at Minco. We recently, the Minco Education Foundation is getting ready to pass out some grants here pretty soon. Really appreciate that foundation. They give out, a lot of money and grants to teachers, and we appreciate all the members of the foundation. If you're
That's
listening
great.
and you're on the board of that, thank you very much. And thank you for those that gave and that give, and there'll be a gala in February. It's a great, great organization, and we're really appreciative of them for what they do and what they give to us. So,
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
Crescent is up 28-21 in the fourth quarter. That is huge, and that's what we want.
Yeah.
We want that Crescent victory. It does put us on the road, but thank you, John Howery, for that update, because my Squirtle is giving me fits. And your daughter is smiling really big. I can see her. She's smiling really big, Zoe, because I mentioned your name, John, on the radio or on the Bulldogs TV. Actually, John, her and my daughter are sitting right next to me, and they've been harassing me this whole half, trying to get me to laugh. So, and there's the pass play, and he's going to get out of bounds about the 50. So 28-21, Crescent over Cashin, and that's pretty big. It was 21-14 a while ago, so the Cashin has scored two touchdowns here. Or Crescent has, rather. And so we've got 1st and 10 from the 48 or 48, and here they're going to sling it, and here comes some good pressure and a good block there, and and we're actually getting some of our younger players. We're getting them in here right now to get some time, and that's good. Keeps us healthy, keeps us safe, and we're going to win this football game, and keeps the. This is exactly what you want to see in this situation.
Yeah. I like to see this. This is the future of Minco football here.
Yeah.
Get them some good reps.
Yeah. It's been a fun season. It's hard to believe it's week 10. It's been football's always a fast season. And it's been a lot of fun as they throw the ball and they connect there 24, and he may break it for a touchdown, and he is going to break it for a touchdown.
Yeah.
So, touchdown by Casady.
Yeah.
On a nice pass play. But the football season is always fast. Seems like for 10 weeks. But what a fun season! We're going to finish the season 8-2. 80% of our ball games. Probably should have beat Hinton, but didn't. But what a great season for the Bulldogs, regular season. And as I said earlier, for the 13th year in a row, we're into the playoffs, and the extra point is up and good, and it's going to be 34-21. When Minco gets the ball back here with about 2:34, and we're going to run the clock out here.
Yeah.
So when we get this, and unless we have a long touchdown running, but it's been a lot of fun. I want to credit thanks our coaching staff for this regular season. Football season, folks, not over, not near over. We're gonna make a run in the playoffs. I believe that, but it's been a good regular season. Coaches have done well. We've had some new additions there, and very, very pleased with what's happening with our football program this season, and it's going to carry over into future seasons. We developed that wellness class, and that class is a wonderful class. Kids work out. They also they learn a lot about nutrition and mental health, well-being in that class. So Coach McGregor is doing a good job in that class. So a lot of good things happening here athletically. Softball team did great too. So,
they did.
But been a great season, and I've really enjoyed this, and it carries on for a few more weeks.
It does.
And it's going to be 1 week at a time now. We're going to go 1-0 every week after this week. So been a great regular season, though. Been a fun one. I've been glad to have you with us, and Pastor Mike as well on this broadcast crew, and been a lot of fun for me.
It's been great.
So 34-21. And expect some type of onside kick here, I guess, and that's what it's looking like. We've got it's going to be a legal procedure, and hopefully we can decline that and just take the ball. I don't know if we're able to do that or not, but
we can.
So, yeah, we're going to do that, and expect to run the ball or take a knee or something. Just run this clock out and stay safe. And got number 18 in there at running back. Luke or Landon or actually he's going to be a receiver. I'm sorry, I thought he was going to line up a running back. So we might hand this ball off number 25. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I would do here. What is happening? Oh, they're re-kicking.
Oh, they're re-kicking. So I guess they do have to re-kick. I said all that to say nothing. And that's the way it goes. But
I guess we can't decline it.
No, we cannot. Here we go for the onside kick again. And got our hands team up there to receive, or to try to, hopefully there's no wicked bounce or anything. It just goes right to one of our guys. So here we go. And it's Casady's going to get the ball. So, that worked to perfection for Casady.
It did, right off the foot.
Yeah. So Casady's going to have the ball here, and it's about 2:32 left. You know, here's the deal. They can score on one play. I mean, you got to watch. You keep everything in front of you.
Yeah.
Then, you get yourself in a little bit of a pickle. So, want to keep this out here in front of us, and once again, we got a lot of freshmen out there playing, a lot of guys, and that's neat. It's important, and 13-point lead with 2:32 left. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty safe.
Yeah.
Don't let them score quick. Otherwise, we won't have the young guys out there the next, you know. So.
Just keep it in front of you.
Yeah, just keep it in front of you. There you go. Good job. And
wow. Stayed in bounds.
Yeah, you just stayed in bounds. First 10 to 40, so the clock will keep running after the ball is set. The chain gang struggles, of course, here in Casady. And here we go. Starting the clock. There you go. Keep it in front of you, fellas, and just keep that clock running. And he's going to go. Good job.
Same play.
Yep. And nice job. They're going to keep him short of the first down. He did not get it. Now he. Okay. Good job. Yeah, that's going to say he didn't get out of bounds. So it's going to be second down and 5 here from the 35-yard line. Second down and 4 from the 35. And here we go with the snap. Going to go to the air, and it's going to be a pass. It's going to be a quick touchdown for Casady with about 1 minute and 50 seconds left. And you're going to have to watch out for the onside kick here.
Yeah.
And we're going to be less than a one-score football game.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
Got to make sure we recover the onside kick here, and it's either going to be a 5 or 6 point game here. So I guess they're going to kick the extra point, so it doesn't really matter. So it'll be a 6 point game when he hits this thing. So interesting turn of events here.
Big change
that I wasn't expecting. They've scored 2 quick ones, and got to make sure we get the onside.
That's what we've said all night. They can score very quickly. So.
Yes, they can. They can score very quickly, and that's what's happened tonight. And so, game is still in jeopardy. And final out of Cashin tonight, Crescent 28, Cashin 21, and that'll put us in third for the district. And most likely, folks, we're going to be traveling to Wynnewood, Oklahoma next week. So
that'll be a fun game.
Yeah, it'll be a fun game. 2 good programs, 2 storied programs. With Minco and Wynnewood. But first, we have some business left here.
Yes.
We got to recover the onside kick.
Yes.
And they have 3 timeouts left, too, so they're going to use those things if we get the ball. So,
yeah. You got to do whatever you got to do to catch this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like we've put some different people out there.
And got our hands teams up there definitely, and should have recovered the last onside kick. It was right there in front of us, and just made a bad play on the ball. So here we go. Here comes the kick. Casady fans are in this one now, and number 11 got the ball. And, oh, man. Oh, whoa. Keep your composure. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty on maybe both teams. Because just keep your composure. Late hit, but just keep your composure there, Cameron.
Yes. Good leadership by Ashton Taylor there to break up that fight.
Yeah, that was good deal. And it's either going to be one or two penalties here.
Yeah.
Definitely a unsportsmanlike conduct and personal foul on Casady, and possibly one on us too, as one of our players got a little aggressive with the mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the frustration, but you got to keep it under control.
Yes, you do.
So we'll see what happens here, what they call. The most important thing was, though, that we controlled that snap. And as I said, we do not have any reserves coming or any freshmen coming in right now.
No.
We're back to our starters out here, and got to keep this thing going. So see what they're going to call here. And I don't know why they haven't made the call yet. Personal foul. And
offsetting.
Now, I'm not sure why, for the life of me, why he does that. The referee does that with the football. I mean,
I don't know.
It's just kind of strange. So we're going to get the ball right where and I don't know why he went back 15 yards. Very odd. Very odd. But we're on the 49, first down, and no turnovers, Cameron. No turnovers whatsoever.
Take care of the ball. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Casady does have 3 timeouts. That's very big for them right now.
Yeah. So here we go. Just get some positive yards. There's Noah. And Noah got some positive yards there. Good job. Picked up 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3 for the Bulldogs. And
that's exactly what we needed right there.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they're not calling a timeout. I assume they might, but we're first down away from winning this thing. So look for Noah to get a carry here, or possibly Reed to try to take it around the end. But I say we're going to give it to Noah, and let that clock run. Just let it run. 17 seconds left on the play clock. And here we go. The snap's going to be handed off to Noah. Noah's going to break it. He gets the 40, 35, and he gets down to about the 30-yard line. So
that's the game right there.
That's the ball game. We can take a knee here with a minute left and win this thing. So
they're going to use their timeouts.
Yeah, they're going to use the timeout now. So 2 left. So basically just have to take a knee.
Yeah.
And good win for the Minco Bulldogs tonight. I mean, the end of this thing got a little dicey. As we've been saying all along, you got to be really careful because they can. And of course, we also had our reserves back there, if you will, for that defense. But they're a quick strike team with that passing, and that's exactly what happened. And the onside kick just complicated matters a little bit. But we're going to get out here with a win, and I think that's something that's pretty good.
It's a great win. It's a great win for Minco going into playoffs. You build some momentum. You build some confidence in your team. And for most of the game, they came out here and handled business very well. Like you said, got a little closer at the end, but they handled business, and that's good going into a playoff run here. So exciting stuff for Minco Bulldog football.
It is. It's always fun, and look real forward to the playoffs next week. So I believe we're going to play, and we'll confirm that tomorrow. But I think we're going to be going to Wynnewood. Hey, it's fun trip down there to Wynnewood. Tradition. Man, It's going to be a tough, challenging game, and we'll perform well. We'll perform well in that setting, so it's exciting.
Take the knee.
There you go.
Yeah, one of my friends, he's a coach at Wynnewood, so I'm going to enjoy beating him.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Timeout by the Casady Cyclones. This is my first time to this school, and we've never played them in anything that I know of. Minco might have played them in the past. I'm not sure, but they've had a pretty good history up here of having some good athletics. Their head football coach down there for Cassie, his name's Todd Dilbeck. He was a successful coach at Mustang.
Yeah.
Most recently, I believe he worked at the OSSAA, and he's come here to Casady. He's done them a good job. He's been around a long time, and he coached at Mustang a while, and he's done a pretty good job here. I think they're going to finish 5-5,
and I saw that they've played some pretty tough teams on their schedule.
Yeah,
so.
they have, and so. And I think they're wanting a turnover. That's not going to happen. But I shouldn't say not, but I'd be pretty surprised. So, and a lot of stunning by the defense there, and he's going to go, and I'm not sure. He's just going to keep going and keep that clock going and keep that clock going and slide down. So he took a lot. I think they did that to take some seconds off the clock because it's going to be 3rd down after this timeout. So this will be only one more snap, and this thing's over. So that's good play there by the Minco Bulldogs. Although it hit our rushing total a little bit.
Yeah, Reed's rushing yards aren't going to look so good anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good play. Very smart.
Yeah.
We got 2 flags on the field.
That does not surprise me tonight. Oh my. I've never seen so many flags in the half as we've had in the second half. I'm not sure what. And they didn't use the. They didn't have to use the timeout.
Well,
it'll still be 2nd down, I think. So we're okay there, on that. But it's kind of odd.
Takes away from our huge loss.
Yeah, and a game that I thought was going to be over 20 minutes ago is still going on here. This is pretty wild. It is windy out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what penalty they called. Do you?
No, I don't.
But take a knee, boys.
Yeah, this one's over.
I don't think Casady will take another timeout. So this will do it right here. They're going to run the clock. Here we go. So they'll take a knee, and then we're going to shake hands and go home. Cameron, thank you tonight for helping us.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure working with you tonight. I hope that we did a good job for the viewing audience, and we sure tried anyway, and gave it our best. And
I hope so.
It's been a good night.
Fun game.
34-28 win for the Bulldogs. We'll give you the playoff information next week, or for tomorrow for next week. Thank you for joining us. And as always, Minco strong, and we are proud of our Minco Bulldogs.